Sachin Limited was incorporated to take over the running business of Tendulkar Brothers with respect to 1st April 2016. The company was incorporated on 1st August 2016 and it commenced its business on 1st October 2016. The following information was available from the books of accounts which were closed on 31st March 2017. Now let's see what has been given in this sum. तो सचिन लिमिटेड ने किसका रनिंग बिजनेस लिया है? दे हैव टेकन द रनिंग बिजनेस ऑफ तेंदुलकर ब्रदर्स. ठीक है. सो अब तेंदुलकर ब्रदर्स का रनिंग बिजनेस लिया है. जब तक इनकॉर्पोरेशन नहीं किया है तब तक हम उसको कंपनी नहीं मानेंगे. ठीक है. What was the date of commencement? On which date it was been taken? It was been taken on 1st of April. है 1st of April को it was been taken. On which date it got its incorporation? It got incorporated on 1st of August. तो तुम लोग देखो 1st April से लेके 1st of August तक कितने months हो रहे हैं? April, May, June, July, and we cannot take a August because 1st August को ही incorporation मिल गया. So 4 months was for the pre-duration. 4 months for the pre-duration. Now you will tell me, ma'am, we also have the commenced date. So you do not have to take the commenced date of 1st October. It is only given for your sake. हमें कौन से डेट से which dates are important for us for the calculation purpose. कौन से दिन पर स्टार्ट हुआ, on which date the business was taken over. Second one is date of incorporation and third one is year end date. अब year end कब हुआ था? 31st March को. ठीक है. So if 4 months was for the pre, 8 months will be for the post. So what will be the time ratio over here? 4:8. If I reduce this into a lower fraction, I will be getting it in the ratio of 1:2. Let's see. From the very first 3 lines, we got a time ratio. देखो 1st April से लेके 31st July तक. 1st August क्यों consider नहीं कर रहे? Because on the very first day we got of that month, we got the incorporation. So for pre it was 4 months and from 1st August to 31st of March, it was 8 months. Post. So the time ratio is 4:8. Reduce it 1:2. Clear? Now let's read what has been given. Now class, here they have given us the information about the profits as well as certain information about the expenses. ठीक है. Now next, ये बाद में देखेंगे. Now we have a certain adjustment as well which has been given like additional information. अब देखो, they have the very first information which they are providing us is related to the sales. Sales were rupees 2,50,000 per month during pre-incorporation period. कितना था pre-incorporation में? एक मंथ का सेल was 2,50,000 rupees. Now कितना months था हमने अब भी देखा. We had a 4 months for the pre, correct? तो 4 into 2,50,000. Why? Because per month is given. So from 1st July से 31st of from 1st April से 31st of July कितना total sale हुआ? 4 months into 2,50,000. So it will be 10 lakh rupees. While the total sales for the year, बाकी पूरे साल का जो सेल था वो कितना था? Whole of the sale was 35 lakh. ठीक है, 35 lakh. The sales rose evenly throughout the concerned period. इसके बाद भी जो 35 lakh था उसमें से if I subtract 10 lakh rupees, because the 10 lakh rupees was for the pre, तो कितना बच गया अभी पोस्ट ड्यूरेशन के लिए? 25 lakh is what is remaining for the post. और क्या बोल रहे हैं? जो 25 lakh है वो evenly distribute होगा among 8 months. Clear? Again 35 was for the whole year. उसमें से 10 lakh is already been gone for the pre. तो जो बच गया that will be for a post. तो for the post it was 25 lakh. Now pre और post का ये दिखा लो ratio. You will be getting 10 lakh is to 25 lakh. Reduce this ratio, you will be getting 2:5 as the answer. 2:5 as a answer. So the sales ratio which we got for the sum is 2:5. Next, the another information has been given for the office rent. इट वॉज 42,000 पर एनम. नाउ पर एनम मतलब पूरे साल के लिए दिया हुआ है. एंड इट बिकेम 54,000 पर एनम फ्रॉम द डेट ऑफ कमेंसमेंट ऑफ अ बिजनेस. और जब से कमेंसमेंट हुआ तब से कितना हो गया था? 54,000 वॉज द अमाउंट. ठीक है, उसके बाद 54,000 वॉज द अमाउंट. नाउ देखो, अब पर एनम का इंफॉर्मेशन है. फर्स्ट वी नीड टू नो के पर मंथ रेंट कितना था. So let's divide this 42,000 by 12. Divide this 42,000 by 12. You will be getting 3,500 per month. So ये कितने टाइम तक था? This was for the pre. क्योंकि क्या बोला है कि it became 54,000 from the date of commencement of the business. जब से commenced हुआ तब से कितना हो गया था फिर वो? तब से 54,000 per annum हो चुका था. ठीक है, 3,500. everyone got it. So for the first 4 months it was 3,500. So April, May, June and July, how much it was? It was 3,500 for the pre. ठीक है, सेम वे 54,000 को you divided by 12 for getting the per month वाला this amount. Correct, you will be getting 4,500. Correct. Now just one thing class, it commenced its business on 1st of October 2016. कब से commenced हुआ? 1st October से. अब information पढ़ो अच्छे से. क्या बोला है? ये 54,000 कब से हुआ था per annum? From the date of commencement of the business, that is from the 1st of October. तो many students what they do, उन लोग इनकॉर्पोरेशन का डेट देख के पर्पसली 4,500 दे गिव फॉर द मंथ ऑफ ऑगस्ट एज वेल एज दे गिव फॉर द मंथ ऑफ सितंबर एज वेल, which is wrong. Which is wrong. Why? Because they have told us कि from the date of commencement it got 54,000 per annum. मतलब date of commencement देखो यहाँ पर, it is 1st of October. मतलब अगस्त और सितंबर मंथ में भी कितना रहा था रेंट का पैसा? 3,500. From October it became 44,500. So October, November, December, Jan, Feb and March it was 4,500. Got this line? पता चला क्यों? मिस्टेक मत करना. मेनी स्टूडेंट्स डू द मिस्टेक. अगस्त और सितंबर से ही उन लोग 4,500 लेना स्टार्ट कर देते हैं. अब देखो, अब वो कमेंसमेंट डेट अभी पता चला क्यों इंपॉर्टेंट था. हमने टाइम कैलकुलेशन में दैट वाज नॉट इम्पॉर्टेंट फॉर अस, बट फॉर दिस इट बिकेम वेरी मच इम्पॉर्टेंट. सो नाउ जस्ट टेक अ टोटल फॉर द पोस्ट. कितना आया? 34,000. So we got 34,000 for the post duration. So pre में we got 14,000 and for the post we got 34,000. Done? Just write it down. Now let's see, the next information is about traveling expenses. Traveling expenses included 3,600 incurred by the office staff and the balance by the sales staff. Fine. पहले ये देखते हैं for the same कि how much we have a traveling expenses with us. We have a traveling expenses of 24,600 with us. ठीक है, अब 24,600 में से क्या बोल रहे हैं? 3,600 हम किसको दे रहे हैं? ऑफिस स्टाफ को. तो देखो, आई एम राइटिंग डाउन ओवर योर ट्रैवलिंग एक्सपेंस 24,600. उसमें से ऑफिस के लिए आई हैव गिवन इट 3,600 फॉर द ऑफिस स्टाफ. अब देखो, ऑफिस स्टाफ मीन्स इट विल बी डिवाइडेड इन द टाइम रेशियो. द अमाउंट विल बी डिवाइडेड इन द टाइम रेशियो. अब क्या बचा है? वॉट एवर वुड बी द बैलेंस. अब पहले बैलेंस फाइंड आउट करते हैं. सो 24,600 माइनस 3,600 विल गिव मी 21,000. So this 21,000 is been given to a sales staff. और अगर मैं traveling expenses sales staff को दे रही हूँ, then that will be divided in which ratio? It will be divided in the sales ratio. So we need to divide this 21,000 in the ratio of sales. Okay, in the ratio of sales. So traveling expense may certain part was for the time, and that is we need to divide it that for in the time ratio, and certain part we need to divide it in the sales ratio. Now next information is for the depreciation. Depreciation included 3,000 for the assets acquired in the post incorporation period. पहले ये देखते हैं, देखो depreciation का amount was 10,500, out of which जो 3,000 है वो post के लिए है, तो क्लास कितना बचा? What is the remaining amount left? 3,000 they have clearly given us for the post, so remaining amount which is left is 3,500. Remaining amount which has been left is 7,500. So अगर 3,000 पोस्ट के लिए तो जो भी ये बच गया 7,500 दैट विल बी डिवाइडेड इन द टाइम रेशियो, क्योंकि वो डेप्रिसिएशन पूरे साल का है. So now this amount will be divided in the time ratio. So you can see here we have a very short profit and loss account which has been given to us. ठीक है, ग्रॉस प्रॉफिट माइनस एक्सपेंसेस, काफी कम एक्सपेंसेस है, बट दे हैव गिवन अस द एडजस्टमेंट्स ओवर हियर. So we need to complete this adjustments, and then we have to write down we need to post in the profit and loss account. Salary. Now next information is for the salary. It included partners salary 30,000. अब देखो पार्टनर्स कब होते हैं? जब तक कंपनी फॉर्म नहीं हो जाता तब तक. दैट इज इन द प्री ड्यूरेशन पीरियड. ठीक है, सो पार्टनर की सैलरी कितनी थी? 30,000, while the remaining salary was for the office staff. So for this calculation we need to first see कि सैलरी, टोटल सैलरी कितनी है. द टोटल सैलरी गिवन इन द सम इज 1,35,000. ठीक है, नाउ आउट ऑफ दिस 1,35,000 व्हाट दे आर सेइंग दैट 30,000 बिलोंग्स टू व्हाट? दिस 30,000 बिलोंग्स टू योर प्री इनकॉर्पोरेशन. कैसे पता चला प्री? क्योंकि वो पार्टनर्स की सैलरी है. जब तक कंपनी फॉर्म नहीं हो जाता तब तक द पार्टनर्स आर देयर. लेटर ऑन जो भी बच गया, नाउ व्हाट इज द रिमेनिंग अमाउंट व्हिच हैज बीन लेफ्ट? 1,35,000 minus 30,000. The remaining amount which has been left is 1,05,000. So this 1,05,000 is for the office. क्या बोला? It is for the office staff. Now office staff मतलब it will be divided in the time ratio. So again salary का कुछ part था जो pre ratio में divide होगा. There is certain part which will be divided in the time ratio. Now let's read the statement. Prepare statement of profit and loss for the year ended 31st March 2017 in the columnar form. अब देखो हम जो भी प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस अकाउंट बनाते हैं हम वो टी फॉर्म, हॉरिजॉन्टल फॉर्म में बनाते हैं. करेक्ट. Here they are asking us to prepare a statement. Statement का मतलब होता है इनकम माइनस योर एक्सपेंसेस. ठीक है, एंड वो भी क्या बोला है? कॉलम फॉर्म में बनाओ. फाइन. Showing profit or a loss during the pre-incorporation and the post-incorporation period separately. दोनों का separately बताओ, pre के लिए अलग और post के लिए अलग. So since they have given us this in the question, so इसके वजह से हम क्या करेंगे? हम columnar format बनाएंगे. We are going to make a columnar format. So here we won't be having a debit credit. Now, what is the name of the company now? Sachin Limited. This is profit and loss account for the year ended 31st March 2017. So let's change this. Here we will be writing down. For the year ended 31st March 2017. Because we have to draw the statement in the columnar form. So as I told you, we have to do income minus we have to do the expenses. Now, सबसे पहली income क्या है हमारे पास? Gross profit. Now, gross profit is always divided in the sales ratio. You know now, gross profit we divide because profit depends upon the sale. So it will be divided in which ratio? It will be divided in the sales ratio. Now we need to divide this 3,50,000 in the sales ratio. What is the sales ratio? We have already calculated. The sales ratio is 2:5. So divide this 3,50,000 in the ratio of 2:5 and tell me the answer. Yes, you will be getting 1 lakh and 2,50,000. Very good. Okay. Class, we cannot write down over here the account because we are not going to prepare the account. We are going to prepare a statement over here. तो हम उसको account term नहीं कर सकते. We need to write down the statement. Okay. Now less here you have to do the this expenses को less कर दोगे. So the first expenses with us is salary. Now देखो for the salaries we had a working note. हमने working note किया था and because they have given us certain information for the salary in the additional information. तो देखो salary का क्या था 30,000 will be divided in the pre and 1,05,000 will be divided in the time ratio. So you need to write down over here separately stating that this salary is for the partner 30,000 will be divided in the pre ratio. Pre क्यों? क्योंकि हमने working note में हमें already information has been given. So here we will be writing down 30,000 और जो भी बचा 1,05,000 that will be going in the time ratio. So time ratio is 1:2. So let's divide this amount in the ratio of 1:2. We will be getting 35,000 and next is office expenses. Office expenses always divided in the time ratio. What is the amount? 45,000 is the amount. So let's write down 45,000 in the total. This will be divided in the time ratio. So 1:2. So this will be 15,000 and 30. Very good. Next one. Traveling expenses. We have already done the working note for the same. Certain part of the traveling expenses will be divided in the time ratio. Certain part will be divided in the sales ratio. So here we have time ratio में कितना है amount 3,600. So here for the and it will be divided in the time ratio. So here we need to write down 3,600 and we need to divide in the time ratio that is 1:2. This will be 1,200 and 2,400. And जो भी sales का था वो कितना figure था 21,000. So this 21,000 will be divided in the sales ratio. So this will be 6,000. That is 2:5 and 15,000. Next thing they have given us for the office rent. Office rent भी we have calculated it up. देखो 14,000 was the for the pre and 34 was for the post. So write it down over here 14,000 and 34,000. Now check it. कितना आ रहा है टोटल 48. क्या 48 है? Yes, it is correct. Next one is sales commission. Sales commission is always been divided. मतलब हम commission देंगे जितना sales होगा उतना commission देंगे. So that will be divided in the sales ratio. So 24,500 we need to divide it in the ratio of sales. That is 2:5. So we will be getting how much? 7,000 and 17,500. Very good. Now the last part is depreciation. We also had additional information for the depreciation. So let's see. देखो 3,000 belongs to the post and remaining amount we have to divide it in the time ratio. So पहले 3,000 लेंगे which we needed to divide it in the post. 3,000, write it down over here 3,000. And जो भी balance है that we need to divide in the ratio of 1:2. So 7,500 when I divide in the ratio of 1:2, I will be getting 2,500 and 5,000. Here now we need to take the total of all our expenses. क्या है देखो, इसका टोटल देखते हैं. 2,87,600. यहाँ पर देखो सेम है, तो यू कैन लाइक दिस ऑल्सो क्रॉस वेरीफाई के सारे एक्सपेंसेस हमने लिखे हैं या नहीं. ठीक है. नाउ लेट्स टेक द टोटल फॉर द प्री इनकॉर्पोरेशन. इट इज 1,10,700. and for the post down it is coming to 1,76,900. now the next step will be see income minus expenses. या तो हमें प्रॉफिट होगा या तो हमें लॉस होगा. सो वोंट वी हैव टू राइट आउट बोथ. पर पहले ये देखते हैं कि हमें क्या हो रहा है, प्रॉफिट हो रहा है कि वी आर इनकरिंग अ लॉस. सो देखो प्री में इनकम इज 1,00,000 रुपीज, correct, and the expenses are 1,10,700. it means the expenses are more than the income. तो फिर प्री में क्या होगा, प्री में वी हैव इनकर्ड अ लॉस एंड वी नो कि अगर प्री में अगर हमें प्रॉफिट मिला तो दैट विल बी टर्म्ड एज अ कैपिटल रिजर्व. अगर हमें लॉस मिल रहा है तो इट विल बी टर्म्ड एज अ गुडविल. सो हियर वी नीड टू राइट इट डाउन. पहले तो ये देखेंगे कि इनकम माइनस एक्सपेंसेस हमें कितना मिल रहा है. सो 3,50,000 minus 2,87,600 will give you 62,400. So first you need to write down this total. Have you got this? Income minus expenses. Now we will move for the pre. Pre mein we have incurred a loss. So 1,00,000 minus your this amount. So we got a loss of how much? 10,700 and we will term it as a goodwill. तो इसके लिए मैंने लॉस के बाजू में क्या लिखा है, गुडविल. अब पोस्ट इनकॉर्पोरेशन में देखते हैं. वी हैव अ इनकम ऑफ 2,50,000 whereas we have a expenses of 1,76,900. it means income is more than expense. तो अगर इनकम ज्यादा एक्सपेंस है, it means we have earned a profit. So let's find out how much a profit it is. 2,50,000 minus 1,76,900. This comes to 73,100. क्रॉस वेरीफाई करना है तो कैसे कर सकते हैं, देखो टेक दिस. क्या आ रहा है, 62,400. yes it is coming, it means it is correct. this is how you can even cross verify it. So just see class, I'm just showing you the sum ones. Have a look on it.